Now let us discuss equation of circle having given endpoints of a diameter. Okay, so if the endpoints of a diameter of a circle is given in the question, then what will be the equation of circle? Here the line segment AB is the diameter. In this figure, this is a diameter passing through center having two endpoints A x1 y1, B x2 y2. For any point P x comma y on the circle, we have angle APB equal to 90 degree. So if I take any point onto this circle, taking any point P on the circumference of this circle, such that if I join the endpoints, then we have right angle triangle with the diameter. Okay, then we have the right angle at the diameter. Okay, by using the slopes of these two lines P2A, P2B, we get this equation of circle, that is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0 is the equation of circle. Okay, when two ends of the diameter are given, okay, when two endpoints of the diameter is given, then directly take this form of a circle, x minus x1 x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. Okay, this will be the direct equation of circle. Now here we have a question: if the abscissa and ordinates of 2 points P and Q are the roots of the equations respectively, find the equation of circle with PQ as diameter. Okay, now we have first equation, this one, x square plus 2ax minus b square equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, if the abscissa, here he said abscissa are the roots of this equation, so abscissa means x. So for this equation, let us take x1 comma y1 be the, sorry, abscissa means both should be x, so I should take x1 comma x2 be the roots of above equation. Okay, above equation, it has two roots. Since it is a quadratic equation, let us take x1 comma x2 because both the roots are abscissa. Abscissa means x value. Now sum of the roots is negative of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. We know this. So here this will become x1 plus x2 is equals to minus of 2a by 1. So this will become x1 plus x2 is equals to minus 2a. Similarly, we know that product of the roots is constant by coefficient of x square in the quadratic equation. So product means x1 into x2 is equals to constant in this quadratic equation is minus b square by coefficient of x is 1. So we have x1 x2 is equals to minus b square. Now we have another quadratic equation given, that is x square plus 2px minus q square equal to 0. This is also a quadratic equation having two roots. Let the two roots of this equation be y1 comma y2 because the roots of this equation are ordinates. In the question he mentioned ordinates. Ordinates means y value. Be the roots of above equation. Okay, so sum of the roots will be y1 plus y2 is minus 2p by 1. Okay, similarly, product of the roots will be y1 into y2 is constant is minus q square by coefficient of x this. Now he said find the equation of circle with PQ as diameter. We got 2 points. Okay, P and Q are the 2 points of the diameter. Let me show it here. Suppose we have this circle. Here we have a center C. Okay, now this is the diameter having endpoints P and Q. If this is x1, x2, and this Q as x2, y2, and here x1, y1. So the equation of circle when diameter is known, when endpoints of diameter is given or known to us is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 y minus y2 equal to 0. Now multiply this, x into x will be x square minus x2. Similarly multiply this x1, this will become x1 plus x1 x2. Similarly multiply this y here, it will become y square minus y2. Similarly multiply this y1, it is y1 plus y1 y2 is equals to 0. Now take x square term first, then take y square term, next take x common. If I take x common, we have minus. Okay, if I take minus x common, so here I have minus x, I am left with x1 plus x2. Okay, these two terms, this term and this term will be over, plus x1 x2, y1 is over. Now take minus y common, we have y1 plus y2 plus product y1 y2. We know these values from the equations. We have x1 x2 is minus 2a, so this equation will become x square plus y square minus x into x1 plus x2 is minus 2a, sum of the root. Product of the root is minus b square minus y into y1 plus y2 is 2p. Product of the root is minus q square equal to 0. We have substituted these. Now this will become x square plus y square plus 2ax, okay, 2ax plus 2py minus, or I'll take plus of b square minus b square minus q square equal to 0 is the required equation of circle. Okay, this will be the answer for this question. Find the radius of this circle. Now this is in the form of x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 form. Okay, so here x1 will be 5, y1 will be 7. So the point A will be 5, 7. Similarly x2 is 1, y2 is 4. So the point will be 1, 4. These are the two extremities of a diameter. Okay, these are the two extremities of the diameter, that is end point from center C. So this will be the radius from A to C and C to B. So 2r is the distance between point AB. AB is the distance So 2r is the distance between A and B. So 2r will be equal to 5 minus 1 square 7 minus 4 square, distance between 2 points, under root. So we have 2r is equals to root over 5 minus 1 is 4, 4 square will be 16, 7 minus 4 will be 3, 3 square will be 9. So 2r will be root 25. Root 25 is 5. So r will be 5 by 2. 5 by 2 will be the radius of the circle. Units. Now let us discuss equation of circle in parametric form. For the circle of this form, x square plus y square equal to a square. Here this circle is having center at origin 0, 0. Now the parametric equation of circle for this is x equal to a cos theta, y is equals to a sin theta. If I put this x and y value in this equation, it will satisfy the equation of circle. Okay, so x will be equal to a cos theta, y will be equal to a sin theta will be the parametric equation of a circle. These two x and y value collectively represent a point on the periphery of the circle, that is the point p of a cos theta comma a sin theta is expressed as p of theta in short. Here the theta belongs to 0 to 2 pi, complete one revolution will be there, so it includes 0 but not 2 pi. Okay, so theta can be anything between this range. Here theta is called parameter, that is the angle between the line joining the point on the periphery to center with the horizontal line. Let me show it here. Here we have this circle, this is the center, x axis, y axis. Now here we have the center C 0, 0 for this circle. Now let us take a point P. Okay, let us take this point P, which is a cos theta comma a sin theta will be any point on the circumference of the circle. Now join these two, C to P. This is the line joining between point to center with the horizontal. So horizontal is x axis here, this will be the theta. Okay, this will be the theta, that is the parameter. Here the radius is a here, since it is in the form of x square plus y square equal to r square form, so the radius is a here. Okay, for this we have parametric form x equal to a cos theta, y equal to a sin theta. Right, now if I drop a perpendicular here 90 degree, then we get this point as a cos theta, a sin theta by applying some trigonometric formulae. Now similarly, if the circle is of this form, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to a square, then the parametric equation will be x equal to h plus a cos theta, y is equals to k plus a sin theta. Okay, this will be the parametric equation of a circle. Instead of 0, 0, here I will get h comma k. H comma k will be the center. Okay, now find the center and radius of the circle for this equation. So we have to find out the center and radius for this circle. Now we have given two equations, given x is equals to minus 1 plus 2 cos theta, y is equals to 3 plus 2 sin theta. Okay, I want to get the equation of circle by eliminating this sin theta or cos theta. So whenever we see sin theta or cos theta, we know the identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta value is 1. We know this relation for sin and cos. So here, look at here, we have cos and sin. So whenever we see this, we apply squaring and adding. First of all, I'll modify this as x plus 1 is equals to 2 cos theta, and y minus 3 is equals to 2 sin theta. Now apply squaring and adding, because we have sin square theta plus cos square theta as identity. So on the left hand side I have x plus 1 square. Here on the this side I have y minus 3 square on the left hand side of the equations. Now add. So adding the left hand side and adding the right hand side. Here I have 2 cos theta square plus 2 sin theta square. Okay, this will become x plus 1 square plus y minus 3 square is equals to 2 square will be 4 cos square theta plus 4 sin square theta. Now if I take 4 common, I have cos square theta plus sin square theta, that will be 1. So I am getting x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 square is equals to 4. Okay, this is the equation of circle. Now from here, comparing with x minus h, y minus k form, so the h will be h equal to minus 1, k is equals to 3, r square equal to 4. Okay, the center C is h comma k, that is equation of circle in center radius form. So this will be minus 1 comma 3, and radius r will be 2. Okay, this is how we find the center and radius for parametric equation. Find the locus of point of intersection of the tangents to the circle x square plus y square equal to a square at points whose parametric angles differ by 60 degree. Okay. Now let the first point be P of a cos theta comma a sin theta will be the first point. Another point be Q of a cos theta plus 60, because he said the parametric angle is differ by 60 means if I subtract theta plus 60 minus theta, then they differ by 60. It means that the next point can be obtained by adding 60 to the next one. So this will become Q of a cos theta plus 60, a of sin theta plus 60 degrees will be the 2 points on the circle. These are the 2 points on the circle. Okay, let me mark these points here. First point P here. Okay, that will be a cos theta comma a sin theta. Okay, so this one is making an angle theta from center. Here the center is origin, because for this circle x square plus y square equal to a square, the center will be origin. So the center is 0 comma 0 here. Okay, center is origin here. Now it is making an angle theta. Okay, now another point will be more than 60 to this. So let me mark it here. Let me mark another point which is at the angle theta plus 60 from x-axis. So the angle between this triangle is 60. The angle between CP and Q. So let us take this as Q. Okay, the angle between this PCQ is 60 degree. Okay, now let me draw the tangent at point P. He said tangent, point of intersection of tangent. Let me draw the tangent here at this point P. Okay, this will be the tangent. Tangent at this point P, tangent is nothing but a line touching the circle at one point. So I am drawing the tangent at P. Similarly, let me draw another tangent at point Q. So this will be the another tangent at Q. Okay, we got two tangents. These are the tangents drawn at 2 points P and Q. Now these two tangents meet at this point. Okay, they meet at this point, that is called point of intersection. Point of intersection, let us take this point of intersections as some r. Okay, that is h comma k. Let us take that point of intersection as h comma k because it is locus. So let r of h comma k be the point of intersection of tangents. Now whenever the tangent is drawn, the tangent line will be perpendicular to this line CP. Here also this will be perpendicular. Okay, now I am joining the point like this. Okay, up to this R. Now from figure I can see that the angle PC, that is center, PCQ, or if I take the center as O, it will be POQ. If I take the center as origin, because it is origin only, so O, it will be POQ is equals to 60 degree. Okay, angle at O will be 60 degree, POQ. Similarly, if I bisect the angle, it will become 30 here. Okay, this will be 30 in this triangle POR. Here this angle will be 30 degree, half of 60. So angle POR will be 60 by 2. That will be 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree. Now let me take that triangle here, that right angle triangle here. I am taking this right angle triangle, separate here. So the point, this is 90 degree. At 90 degree we have P, and above this we have R, and here we have O. Okay, we have these three. Now if I apply okay, in triangle OPR, in triangle OPR I am applying cos theta. Okay, cos 30, okay, cos 30 degree. The angle here 30, we have 30 degree here. So cos 30 is nothing but adjacent, cos is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, adjacent value is OP, O to P, hypotenuse is O to R. Cos 30 values we have root 3 by 2. Okay, root 3 by 2. OP, O to P value. Okay, O to P value is the radius. O to P is the radius because from center to any point on the periphery will be the radius. So this will be root P by 2 is equals to O to P will be radius upon O to R. O to R, O is origin 0, 0. Here we have R. R is a point h, k. So OR will be the distance. OR is the distance between these 2 points. That will be h minus 0 will be h square, k minus 0 will be k square. So OR will be root over h square plus k square. Okay. Now cross multiply this or apply squaring on both sides. This will become 3 by 4 is equals to r square by h square plus k square. If I cross multiply this will be 3 into h square plus k square is equals to 4r square. Okay, this will be the value. Now r is nothing but radius. Okay, r is nothing but the radius. So radius is a given here, right? The radius is a here. So this will become 3 into h square plus k square is equals to 4a square. Therefore, the locus of point of intersection of tangents is 3 into replace h with x square, k with y square equal to 4a square is the locus of point of intersection of tangents.